Life and prosperity, cosmic family. What's good? Uh, so, yes, I gave my word yesterday. I gotta keep it because that's where the power comes in, you know. Anytime you speak your word, you speak or write what you're gonna do, and then you do it, that's power. And then that power builds up. Your manifesting abilities build up, you know, more and more. Then you start attracting more and more of what you say and what you write. So I'm out getting a little exercise in my hood, my beautiful hood, one of my hoods. Okay, so I watched Nas Time is Illmatic last night, and I watched his orchestra symphony performance of Illmatic. It was dope. Nas is dope. Big up yourself, Nas, if you're watching this. If you happen to see this. Life and prosperity, Nas. Okay, so I live in it. So anyway, um, uh, so my favorite part. One of the things, wait, before I get on that, one of the things I love about my neighborhood, my hood, is that it's international. It's an international neighborhood. So there's mostly Cubans, Vietnamese, Burmese, Nepalese, who else? Somalians, Sudanese, Burundians, I don't know. People from Burundi, Rwanda, Congo a little. I think that's it. Oh, Bosnia. Did I say Bosnia? Oh, and Iraq. Yeah. So, well, Iraq and this small other Arab people too. The moon. Was a new moon, right? I don't think y'all can see the moon. Let me see. It's beautiful. So, Nas. Nasty Nas. And for the young heads. That's really the old heads. Nasty means like it was a good thing. It meant something good in the 90s. Nasty was like dope. Yeah. Like he's nasty with it. Like, and the Janet Jackson had in her song Miss Jackson If You're Nasty. So yeah. The moon is behind the Okay, so Yeah, my favorite part, my favorite part, my favorite part of the documentary was when they interviewed his father. They were talking with his father, and big up to Nas's father because Nas and his brother both spoke about all the books that Nas's father, the father would have in the house, like the autobiography of Malcolm X, I think The Art of War. I'm trying to think the ones they showed. I can't remember the other ones, but anyway, he had a lot of books and was, talking to his sons and spreading that knowledge, and that's how Nas, you know, had his knowledge and put a lot of his knowledge in his lyrics. Yeah. But the part I especially love, since I'm a homeschool advocate and homeschooled and believe in that homeschooling is the best, since our schools aren't how they used to be back in the day. And even before my day, not even during my day, but I think I was just kind of lucky. Yeah, I give thanks. So Nas's father was talking about, well, Nas was saying himself that his grades weren't good, and I gotta sit down by this statue. It's the Asian church over here. That's my school right there. And yeah, so Nas was talking about how he wasn't making good grades, like F straight. One time he got straight Fs, I think he said. He wasn't interested in school, which many melanated people aren't, because history especially, like, it doesn't teach you anything about yourself. And it'd be different if you got to take one history class during the whole time. No, you got to take history every year, like, so been indoctrinated with that. I mean, I wasn't, but I mean, maybe to an extent. But I do my best to decolonize and analyze myself and my thinking. So yeah, Nas, his father saw that, and his father spoke in the interview about how when he grew up in the, I guess, 50s, was it when he was in school? Yeah, in the 50s. Because he and Nas's mother met in 1964 when he got out of the Navy. So, yeah, he said when he grew up in Natchez, Mississippi, he, the schools were segregated. So the teachers really cared about all the children learning, and they really genuinely loved the children that they taught, So Nas's father overstood the conditions, and he told Nas, just drop out, like, drop out and get a job and start working, like, do what you want to do, like, start working on that. So I think he was in 9th grade, and I think the brother was in 8th grade. But they're both intelligent. Like they're both on the interview speaking well, you know. So, and school doesn't really teach you that anyway. High school, like you don't have to. Maybe sometimes they make you get up and do a book report, but it's forced. So yeah, I don't think it's the same. I don't think it really helps you speak. It should be something like in college. I took a public speaking class. I think was it? I think it was required. Yeah, yeah. I probably wouldn't on my own either. But anyway, anyway, uh, yeah. So I really loved that part that Nas's father was down with basically homeschooling. He told Nas, like, y'all have books here. You can learn whatever you want to learn on your own. And I don't know if we had the internet then. Nah, we didn't have internet then. No. So I guess he just went to the libraries and checked out books and read what he wanted to read. But, you know, so he only had a ninth grade education, but you see his lyrics. I mean, if you haven't listened to his music, I really like his newest album too. Can't remember the name of it, but it's dope. So big up Nas and big up Nas daddy and big up Nas mother. I say to her, yeah, because she was the one raising them most of the time, and you know he wouldn't have gotten uh, everything he needed if it wasn't for her the advice and you know instilling morals in him. So yeah, it was a beautiful, beautiful documentary. All right, peace and love, y'all.